Greetings, viewers. This is a Florida Golden Girl. I am on Clarence Lee Road in the town of Stuckey, Florida. And today we're going to look at another local cemetery. This was in the middle of nowhere. It was recommended to me by the funeral director in my Monteverde cemetery vlog. So today we're going to look at Sloneridge Cemetery. So Sloneridge Cemetery is behind several nurseries that grow trees. And there's only one road coming out and one road coming in, and it was not pleasant coming down. If you don't have an SUV, you are SOL. Let me see if I can get this to, yeah. So it looks like this is a new gate that they put up, and it's locked. It's got a lock on it. Yeah, so the cemetery, this must have been put up. This is it. It looks like there's only a couple of broken markers and a statue of Jesus. But I would imagine that this cemetery has got a lot of graves that are not marked. So there really isn't a lot of history I could find on this. But still, as I mentioned, sometimes the journey is the adventure in getting here. And so we're gonna take a little bit of a tour and see what we can find. So Sloan Cemetery is a family cemetery, and here you've got William Sloan, who was a captain in the 7th Florida Regiment, Company F, and he was a veteran of the Civil War, and he died in 1900. And this is his original marker. And then here it just shows he was a Confederate. And then here's another Sloan, but you could see that it's got the name Sloan, but that thing looks like that's going to topple down. If I zoom back, doesn't it look lopsided? So what I'm thinking is that the Sloan family owns all of this, and that this is pretty much just a family cemetery for just Sloans. So here's a Sloan here. So he is George, and he was 9 years old when he died, and he was born in 1880 and died in 1889. So he was a little boy. So I'm thinking that the better road would be to come up this way. But I'm just going to turn back the way I came when I leave this place. And like I said, you really need a good car to get down here. If you don't, you're going to be SOL. There looks like there's another Sloan that was a veteran of the Civil War. There's another marker here. And then he looks like he was, I guess that must be a Confederate symbol. And this is John J. Outlaw, born in 1829 and died in 1900. And this doesn't really say much. It's just, it's probably pertaining to that. So, you know, there was some graves I seen in Kissimmee that had a last name of Outlaw. Could be a relative, I don't know. But what a pretty view. I mean, that's all farmland out there. It's not developed. I don't know if, you know, the owners, are they going to take and turn that land into anything? It looks like that could be grazing land. It looks like I see some sheep out there. And then over there, they're growing palm trees. There's so many people building homes in this area that they supply the local market. Looks like an unremarkable tree right there. But this is it. I think there are still a lot of hidden graves here. Maybe, you know, they thought maybe a lot of Sloans would be buried here. I don't know. But sometimes, like I said, each cemetery has its own rich history, its own viewpoint, how it came to be. But this is the road that I came down. I mean, I just took a chance and made a turn, or I wouldn't have found this place because I had to do a couple of loops and turns and things of that nature. But this is in the middle of freaking nowhere. But let me give you a view of the cemetery. There's a paved road behind it, but I think that belongs to the nursery. And I'm sure I'm probably been the only visitor out here in a long time because there's nothing on it. There's not decorated or anything like that, but I know this is going to be a short one today, folks, but I wanted to at least show you what another hidden gem is all about. Just to give you an idea of the road. I don't think I've traveled on roads like this since forever and a day, but this is the road going in and out of Sloan Cemetery. Looks pretty cool, huh? But that's going to do it for today's video. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Click that notification bell that lets you know when a new video will be uploaded. Subscribe to my channel. Look at my earlier videos. I think you're going to find some really interesting ones that are not cemetery. There's Disney. There's a few that I've traveled outside of the local area. I think you might like those as well. And through word of mouth is how my channel grows. And for everybody that watches and likes, I appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. This is a Florida Golden Girl saying, again, thank you for watching. From the backwoods of Sloan, Florida. So long for now.